Hello, YouTube. It is Little Derek Comics back with another video, and today I present to you the 2025 halftime show. So, what is the halftime show? Well, the halftime show is basically a reminder to tell you guys that we are at the halfway point of the year. So, we basically had our first half and we're going on into the second half. And why is that important? It's because, once any year starts off, you're kind of in a state where you're like, oh, yeah, it's the new year. It's a new year, new me. I have these New Year's resolutions. And oftentimes, statistically speaking, they all fall by the wayside. You'll have the resolution and then you kind of work at it maybe the first week or two, and then it just kind of dies and then you don't work on it anymore. And I'm here to be like, the first half is gone, it's dead and gone, and you can't get that back. But this is a new start, right? This is a new part of the year. It's just like when you're watching a football or basketball game. Just because they're down in the first half doesn't mean they've lost the game. The first half is just that. It's the first half. Anything that happened in the first half can be replicated in the second half. If somebody dropped 30 points, and it's 30-0, who's to say the other team can't get 30 points and tie it up within like the next second half? It's never too late. All right. So I just want y'all to keep that in mind. And forget whether it was the start of the year, the middle of the year, the end of the year. You don't need an arbitrary date to start something, to create something. You can literally do it now. Now, while you're watching this video, write something down. You know what I mean? If you don't start something today, if you don't feel like it, you still should. But, if you plan to start something, say you start something next week, Sunday, right? Sunday starts, you're going to do something. Make sure you have it planned out. Plan out what you're going to do. Write it down. Integrate it into your schedule. Put it in your routine and do it. I'd say that's the best way to do something, is like just finding some way to slip it in your routine. If you have, you know, too much time in your day, like to where you're like working, or you are just busy with other things, you still have to find some time to do the things that you love, time for yourself, time to exercise, to work out, even if it's a minuscule amount of time, even if it's barely anything. If you only do like a couple of push-ups, right, just for like maybe have like 5 minutes of walking or push-ups or just general exercise instead of none. That's still better, even if it's just to humor yourself and it doesn't even really burn too many calories. Just for you to know, okay, I done tried something, I done practiced something. You gotta keep working at it. Another thing that I want to bring up in this video is that sometimes it is good to look back on the past. What have you accomplished this year? You know what I mean? And don't say nothing. I hate when people are like, I didn't do anything. I failed at this, I failed at that. What did you do? There's an entire year that went by. You had to have done something. Unless you just literally laid down for the entire half of the year. And even if you did, that in and of it itself is kind of impressive. But, what did you do? Did you draw something this year? Did you exercise even once, even if it was like your New Year's resolution and you did it for like a week or even like a day? You know what I mean? Something you got done. Look back on the positives in your life. Do you have a job, right? Are you working towards a career? Are you applying for jobs? How many jobs have you applied for? What all have you done? Just think about that. It's not something I'm personally asking. You don't have to put it in the comments. I love if you put it in the comments. But, just look back on the positives. Don't try to beat yourself up over what you haven't gotten done. Just look at what you've done for yourself, for other people. Have you changed somebody's life? Have you changed your life? Even if it's on a very small scale, just look back fondly at something that you've done this year. And I think once you start to look at the positives, that will also help you to proceed with the next part of this year. If you can pick out all the good things, the things that you enjoyed, the things that make you feel good, and you kind of bring those into the next half of this year, I think you'll have a great year. So, you know, this is all one big year. Imagine this year as a big game. You've done the first two quarters. Now you're in the second half. So, you know, let hopefully you're up, but if you're not up, get up, right? We've got two more quarters. We've got a whole another half. There are 365 days in a year, and we've gotten about a little over 180 of those done. So, there's like 180 or so left at the time of me making this video. So keep grinding. And even if you're watching this video and it's like maybe 2 months in a year, 2 weeks left in the year, keep grinding, keep working towards something that you want. Do something that makes you feel complete, that will help you be like, yeah, I did something good this year. There's a lot of years I'll look back and, I'll be like, I didn't accomplish this. I should have did this. But there's also times where I'll look back and be like, man, that year was great because I did this. That helped me to do this. I want you to get a general idea of how you want this year to end and go for it. A lot of people have a general idea of how they want the year to start and to go, and it doesn't go their way. But just think of how you can bring this year to an end. Think the long term of this year and go for it. And I want you guys to tell me your mid-year resolution. Let's normalize a mid-year resolution or something like that, and tell me what your game plan is. And I want you to come back later on this video and comment and be like, hey, I did this, and I took your advice. Or even if you did something cool and it wasn't my advice, you just happened to see this video later, let me know what you did good this year, man. Let me know in the comments below, and please do something amazing, man. Just pretty much just wanted to make a video where I'm kind of yapping and giving positivity. I haven't done too many of those recently, but yeah, man, don't wait till 2026 to start your journey. Get a head start on it now and work hard, finish strong, and win this second half. So, with that being said, we've reached the end of this video. Let me know if it helped you out, and let me know how your year is going. But be sure to like, share, and share with somebody that might need to hear this, and comment, and of course subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.